Polish President Lech Kaczyński has died in a plane crash near an airport in western Russia. All passengers on board died in the accident. Estimates of the number killed range from 89 to 132. The presidential plane came down in a forest as it came into land at Smolensk airport early on Saturday morning. Kaczyński travelled from Warsaw early on Saturday morning with his wife, senior government officials and several journalists. He was set to attend a service to mark the 70th anniversary of the Katyn massacre. Elected president in 2005, Kaczyński was 60 years old when he died. Warsaw says it will now hold a fresh vote as a result of his death. A Smolensk regional government spokesman told the Reuters news agency that pilot error was the reason for the accident. Authorities have begun searching the wreckage to recover the bodies of those who died. The presidential plane was a 20-year-old Tupolev 154. According to the Aviation Safety Network, there have been 66 crashes involving similar aircraft. Russian carrier Aeroflot recently withdrew its Tupolev 154s from service over safety concerns. Similar fears had been expressed by Polish officials, but the plane was never replaced due to a lack of funds.
News of President Kaczynski's death shocked the crowd gathered at the Katyn Memorial to remember 22,000 Poles murdered by Soviet forces in 1940. Former Polish government minister Jacek Sasin led prayers for all those who died on board the Tu-154 Tupolev, which crashed in thick fog on its approach to Smolensk airport. The grief of those present was a poignant reminder that many people on the doomed aircraft were relatives of the victims of the Katyn massacre, an enduring symbol for Poles of their suffering under Soviet rule. For many decades, Moscow blamed the Nazis for the deaths of thousands of Polish prisoners of war and intellectuals, and only acknowledged its responsibility in 1990, a year after the fall of communism in Poland. Polish citizens are coming to terms with the tragic death of their president and his wife Maria, along with an entourage of senior government figures. Families have been laying flowers and shedding tears outside the presidential palace in Warsaw. President Kaczynski was not universally popular, but his death has caused shock and dismay on the streets of Poland's cities. It's a great shock because the elite of our nation went there to remember the dead from 70 years ago. And right now, Poland is really in trouble. We are all in shock and our thoughts are with the families of the dead. Actually, it's very hard to say anything. I came here to light a candle because the best president we've ever had has died. It's true. I'm sorry. With the Polish flag flying at half-mast, questions are already being asked about the cost-saving measures, which meant the country's one and only presidential jet had been in service since 1990. The son of a Second World War resistance hero, Lech Kaczyński portrayed himself as a man of the people. Often a controversial figure on the world stage, his right-of-centre approach to politics appealed to many Poles. His populist policies earned him a reputation as a politician prepared to take tough decisions. As mayor of Warsaw, he declared war on corruption, banned gay marches and backed the reintroduction of the death penalty. A candidate of the Law and Justice Party, he was elected president of Poland in 2005. At his inauguration, he stated several goals he would pursue during his presidency. Among those concerning internal affairs were increasing social solidarity in Poland, bringing justice to those who were responsible or affected by communist crimes in the People's Republic of Poland, fighting corruption, providing security in economy and safety for development of family. Kaczynski also stated he would seek to abolish differences between regions. In his speech, he also put emphasis on combining modernisation with tradition and remembering the teachings of Pope John Paul II.